May I come in, sir?
Please,
Good evening,
let's
sir.
take it.
Thank you,
Good
sir.
afternoon, or good evening, whatever. So you are right now posted at Alwar or Pune?
No, sir, Jodhpur.
Jodhpur.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Jodhpur is called what city?
Blue City, sir, and Sun City.
Sun City. Why it's called Sun City?
Sir, because of the warm climate, it have higher solar days and more solar radiation received. So this
Not
is called.
warm, solar days. And
Yes, sir.
only 6 days they say only clouds and rains. So it is called solar city, Sun City.
Yes, sir.
And why then blue color has been, adopted or taken or used by people?
Sir, there are two beliefs. One is related to that it keeps the building cool. Second one is related to wealthy people used blue color to paint their house to protect their house and walls from a type of insect. Which used copper sulfate solution. So basically, it can be afforded by only wealthy section of the society. Later on, people followed that trend. So these are two reasons.
Since you have been in Jodhpur for quite some time,
Yes, sir.
I think as a person having curiosity and all that,
Yes, sir.
what that you have explored in Jodhpur till now? Historical place to begin with.
Yes, sir. In Jodhpur, I have visited Mehrangarh Fort. Then nearby Oshia city is there, where Oshia Mata temple is there. So these two places I have explored, sir.
What about Mandor?
Sorry, sir. Mandor also I have explored.
Which is older, Mandor or the fort?
Sir, Mandor is older, sir.
And fort you have not visited till now.
Yes, sir. Mehrangarh Fort I have visited.
Mehrangarh Fort, when we enter,
Yes, sir.
at the gate itself there is a plaque. Have you read that?
Sorry, sir. I'm not able to recall that one. I had.
Raja Ram.
Yes, sir.
Raja Ram was sacrificed here when foundation was laid.
Yes, sir.
Raja Ram Meghwal.
Yes.
You didn't read that?
Sir, I remember it was voluntary sacrifice.
What is that voluntary sacrifice?
That person
He offered himself, please sacrifice me.
Yes, sir. Actually, there was belief that someone needs to be sacrificed here, and he offered himself voluntarily, sir.
Anyhow, I don't think that's the story. That community still mourns.
Yes, sir.
They lament.
Yes,
they grieve every year.
Yes, sir.
Rajaram of their community was sacrificed.
Okay, sir.
That may be another perspective or another history is written by so many, victors and
Yes, sir.
victorious and defeated and all that. Defeated people don't write. But anyhow, so any human sacrifice was there. What was the purpose of human sacrifice?
Sir, I'm not aware about, but in general, sir, purpose of human sacrifice is to please the God or
To
goddess.
please God.
Yes, sir.
God is pleased when humans are sacrificed.
Sir, it was believed in like ancient times.
In that
but-
era. Very good.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that is about the history of that. But what are central government top institutes in Jodhpur?
Sir, in the medical field, AIMS is there, then IIT Jodhpur is there, then Kazri is there for Agricultural Research Center. I can recall these three, and one more I can recall, sir, that is Tropical Meteorological Center, some RSMC.
One is Kazri, another is Afri. What is Afri?
Sorry, sir, I'm not aware.
Forest Research Institute.
Okay, sir.
Afri. Arizona
Yes, sir.
Forest Research Institute. Another is Kazri.
Yes, sir.
Anyhow, these are two different this thing. Okay. You want to be an IAS officer. First is being IAS, no?
Yes, sir.
Second?
Second is IPS, sir.
Second IPS. Why do you want to become an IAS officer?
Sir, I have seen my mother working for a women cause, particularly related to SHG. So there I had interaction with various IAS officers, and also have seen how the IAS officer has greater role to play, which can affect larger section of the society. So that time I made
Don't doctors or play more important role, or teacher plays still greater role in society?
Yes, sir. I acknowledge the fact that doctors and teachers are playing greater role, but the bureaucracy is overall helpful in efficient administration and provision for the services. So, in this way, I think IS has greater role to play, sir.
Or is it not a real fact that it gives greater promotional avenues and greater respect in society rather than importance in society?
Sir, in terms of promotion, sir, I think my
Be
current
very frank and forthright.
yes, sir. In terms of my promotion and all, sir, I think my current organization provides me better revenue, sir.
I see.
Yes, sir. In terms of promotion, pay, etc., sir.
I'll again in second round ask question.
Okay.
And now tell me about your job. You're assistant manager SIDBI. What does SIDBI stand for?
Sir, Small Industries Development Bank of India.
Right. So tell me about what you're doing there.
Sir, my role is in the direct finance to approach those type of MSMEs which are underserved and provide them promotional, developmental, and financial assistance.
Now they say, especially with the MSME sector is largely neglected. Do you agree with my statement? And in case you do not,
Yes, sir.
give me reasons thereof.
Sir, in my opinion, government has focused, but it has not been able to achieve success in terms of reaching to the MSMEs. Considering 90% of the MSMEs are micro, and a lot of them, like only 2 crore out of 6.35 crore, are registered on Udyam portal, which shows that these are in the unorganized sector. So, in this way, we can say it has been not able to get benefit from the government, but still government is working, particularly when we talk about formalization process, and GST Sahay platform has been launched by the government, which helpful in reaching out to the MSME, sir.
But tell me one thing, do you think that you are with SIDBI, the small industry development, and you are addressing the MSME sector?
Yes, sir.
Do you also think that we should go in for macrofinancing?
Sir,
and what are the provisions under which the microfinancing ecosystem works?
Sir, SIDBI is currently having collaboration with microfinance institutions to reach out the underserved areas, particularly the Prayas scheme, in which we have given more than 1,600 crore loans in 1 year. So it's a huge number because each beneficiary is getting almost 50,000. Sir, coming to the second part of the question, under which framework it works. Sir, RBI regulates the microfinancing activities. Largely, it is governed by the RBI, and there are a tiered structure of NBFCs based on their asset size.
Now tell me one thing, let us say you are getting into microfinancing, you are paying 600, your money is safe.
Yes, sir.
But the agencies to which you pump in that money,
yes, sir,
their money may go haywire.
Yes,
what
sir.
is their experience? Are they, first, what is your experience? What is their experience? Can you tell us about that?
Sir, we have more than 2 lakh crore of balance sheet, in which 90% into the indirect finance. So out of that one, we have NPA of less than 0.01%. So this shows we are doing very good. Largely, this is because the risk is transferred to the front office, like NBFCs. But our experience is that even in those NBFCs, sir, the percentage of NPA is less, sir.
What is the extent of what you call and NBFC? In fact, on recent times there was a lot of problem with the NBFC, yes, and the government had to clamp down. In
yes,
fact,
sir.
Why was that?
Sir, I can recall NBFC crises such as DHFL crisis, and one more crisis was IL&FS crisis. In that one, basically issues were related to not adhering to the regulatory norms, and it shows somewhere lack of regulatory supervision, sir.
Now coming back to the SIDBI, obviously is the government sector.
Yes, sir.
Now let's come up to the controversy surrounding the payments bank.
Yes, sir.
The Paytm, in fact.
Yes, yes, sir.
I mean, it's so robust actually, but perhaps now the its shares are plummeting.
Yes, sir.
And what do you think? Where did Paytm go wrong, and how can they how can they retrieve the situation? The amount of UPI interfaces of a very high order in the, on the Paytm.
Yes, sir. Sir, first part about where it went wrong. Sir, Paytm neglected the various directives, particularly KYC norms, and issues were also concerned regarding money laundering issues. From single PAN, there were more than 1,000 of accounts were linked. So for that one, external auditors flagged that issue. Even Paytm has reported that they has corrected, but even again it was found that these things were not corrected. So this was clearly seen as violation of regulatory requirements, or even lack of corporate governance. So due to this one, licenses are not suspended clearly, but it seems to be Paytm is going to die near soon. But at the same time, if they want to recover from the situation, first thing they has to prove about their governance, that they are following corporate governance. For that one, they has to bring changes and ensure transparency in the entire process, as well as they has to first of all, they need to collaborate with other banks who can take over or provide services for the banking activities. Like I can recall ICICI and Geo Payment Banks. These are four runners in news, which may help Paytm in doing so. So these things can be done, sir.
Yeah. Now you're mentioning about the private bank, the ICICI, etc.
Yes, sir.
Don't you think in the context of Paytm, the issues are more technical rather than being very deliberate? Technical that they should have. In fact, they should have what you call, as you're rightly saying, especially about the ICICI, who are trying to help them out as to how the KYC has to be done, rather than overlooking the facts.
Yes.
And this is one area on which I would like you to comment. And the second area is in terms of the money laundering issue.
Yes, sir.
So these are two areas where you need to comment upon.
Sir, first of all, when talking about KYC issues, sir, I think auditors has flagged this issue, so they must have been rectified this one. Instead, they had sent a confirmation that we had complied, but actually this was not complied. This shows lack of corporate governance, and also the role of independent directors can be questioned here. So for that one, if ICICI is coming to rescue in this one, they can bring their expertise as well as corporate governance. So this is first one. And sorry, sir, I'm not able to comment upon second one, sir.
About the money laundering issue.
Yes, sir. Recently, I was reading that ED has flagged there is no violation of PMLA. Still, the concerns are related to amount of transactions, such as transaction was in crores. So there is need of more investigation into the issue. If there are any money laundering issues, then serious steps should be taken. And also there is need of checks and balances into the entire banking system, so that these are not getting repeated in other banks.
Now tell you one thing, like one question. Your mother is occupation is a PDS dealer.
Yes, sir.
I mean, it's the public distribution system, huh?
Yes, sir.
Now tell me one thing. Has her work been affected by the direct benefit transfer?
Sorry, sir.
Has her work,
yes, sir,
been affected by the process of direct benefit transfer to the recipient, DBT, as you call it?
Sir, in Bihar, DBT has not been implemented for like ration card, PDS system, but in other areas, DBT has been implemented. It helped in reduction of the corruption as well as eliminating the ghost beneficiary. Basically, it made the process more transparent and helped in selection of intended beneficiaries, sir.
Right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Please. Cooking is your hobby.
Yes, sir.
When did you take to this hobby and how? Why?
Sir, after 10th standard, particularly when I went to Chennai. So that time, this I inculcated this hobby because of change in fooding patterns in north and that of south.
So you still like northern food only, or you also have some palate for southern food?
No, sir. Currently, I like both type of foods. In fact, I try to inculcate variation in my fooding patterns.
Do you like southern food or not?
Yes, sir. I like.
What do you like in that?
Sir, basically, I like idli for morning. It's very good, and other foods like rice-made items are various kind of rice, lemon rice, potato rice.
Married, is it?
Yes, sir.
So do you also help your wife with certain cooking?
Yes, sir. Usually on weekends, sir.
Okay. I would ask you about three seas: Black Sea,
Yes.
Red Sea, and South China Sea.
Yes, sir.
Tell me their locations,
Yes, sir.
their significance,
Yes, sir.
countries around them,
Yes, sir.
and what is happening there now, especially the Red Sea,
Okay, sir.
and how are we concerned as a country?
Okay, sir. Sir, Red Sea is situated in between Africa and the Arabian Peninsula. So there are concerns related to piracy, particularly Yemen. Houthi rebels are going to attack the cargo ships which are passing through. So it is going to impact the Indian trade with Arabian countries as well as the European countries.
Is there any change in the pattern of their attack now in the last 1 week or so? Has it been intensified or reduced?
Sir, our foreign minister has visited Iran, so there they tried to convince them not to attack Indian ships. So,
No, Indian ships otherwise.
sir, otherwise it has increased because EU has recently announced to take military exercises and actions there.
Okay. So this is Red Sea.
Yes, sir.
So how it is affecting us?
Sir, our energy import and export to the European nations are affected because our cargo ships has to take alternate route, which is longer. And about the South China Sea, sir, it is situated in between China, Japan, and Southeast Asian countries. So here are dispute related to Nine Dash Line, where various countries has claim over the same territory. So this is the conflict among these states, and it impacts India as it shows assertive behavior of China, which is not going to bound by the UN clause rulings, which ideally should be respected by the nations. And Indo-Pacific is very important for India for various reasons such as trade, security, etc. So these are the three regions which are in news.
Okay. And Black Sea?
Sir, Black Sea is situated near Russia and Ukraine, where conflict is going on. Yesterday, it has completed 2 years, and it is Black Sea provides major port for export of various commodities, particularly the wheat and fertilizers, raw materials for the fertilizers. So, due to this one, entire world is getting affected, sir.
Okay. What will happen if the transportation in that region is disrupted?
Sir, in which region? Black Sea.
Black Sea.
Sir, I can recall in early 2021, disruptions lead to serious challenges for hunger. Then Black Sea Grain Initiative was launched to help to ease out the food crisis.
Okay. Good. Let me ask you a situation.
Yes, sir.
You are going on a bicycle
Yes, sir.
and you see somebody pushing another chap into a pool of water. Two boys fighting, age around say 15, 16.
Yes, sir.
So one chap pushing another chap.
Yes, sir.
What will you do?
Sir,
You're on a bicycle.
yes, sir. Sir, if they are fighting, I would stop there and ask why you are fighting, and I will try to intervene. And if I perceive that it may go more intense, then I will call 200.
Call?
100, sir, police.
No, they're boys, 15, 16. Chota
But
bacche.
still, sir, considering the juvenile crime, if I perceive that it may go intense, then
They
I
are
can.
playful. They are not trying to cause damage or harm to people, others.
Okay, sure. Then, sir, just I will intervene and I would convince them that you should not fight, sir.
Will you not report to their parents?
Yes, sir. This can be done.
You will
Sir.
report.
Yes, sir. This can be done, sir.
But then you are a leader. You resolve things at your level.
Yes, sir.
Will they not listen to you?
Sir, that's why I
So-
focused upon firstly, I would try to convince them why you are fighting. I would try to understand and convince, no, you should not do. But things are worse, then I have other alternatives, sir.
No,
Like-
they are- so you are a leader, you are assertive person.
Yes,
So they will listen to you.
Yes, sir. Certainly, I have some responsibilities towards the society, but at the same time, I cannot take law and order in my hand. So, if situation worse, then the appropriate authority has to take action, sir.
Okay. What is your weakness that you wish to improve?
Sir, my fooding habits and I'm not devoting time for my health.
Personality related, anything?
No, sir.
Nothing.
I'm not able to think upon, sir.
If I ask you, you can tell me 20 things about your friend that he's this, he's this, he's. What about you? Carry out self introspection.
Certainly, sir.
I name 10 friends of yours and you will give me 3 weaknesses of each.
Yes, sir.
What about you? Now give me 3 weaknesses of yours.
Sir, personality related, I can
Yeah.
like, understand.
You can always say he gets angry, he's short tempered, he's this, he's that, he's abusive,
Yes, sir.
he's miser. So you can give 20 things about other people. Now tell me about you.
Sir, my fooding habits.
No,
and-
personality related.
Sir, personality, I'm not able to think upon, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Are you following what is happening in Myanmar?
Yes, sir.
What is the situation there?
Sir, basically, in 2021, there was an election in which democratically elected government was again re-elected, led by leader Aung San Suu Kyi. But military has allegation that election was not democratically organized, and there was rigging of election. So, due to this allegation, the military has overtaken, and military rule is going on. So there are people who organized a front for resisting the military rule. So conflict is going on. So it has impacted India also, sir.
What is India's stand in regard to both democracy and military junta there?
Sir, considering the Indian interest, which needs Myanmar for internal security of the country, it has taken balanced stand. One hand, government has always mentioned that democracy should be restored into Myanmar, and the due process should be respected. But at the same time, government has, in cooperation with military junta, also, sir, in the
Excellent.
past.
What is the capital of Myanmar?
Sorry, sir.
You don't know. Google or see video also, you will find very interesting facts about
Okay, sir.
Nepinda.
Yes,
Anyhow,
sir.
why it has been built at the place where it has been built. Hundreds of kilometers from places of activity where nobody can go.
Yes, sir.
It's only army people are there in that.
Yes, sir.
So protests cannot be there. Anyhow, that's the part.
Yes, sir.
So can you name another, Nobel laureate who is incarcerated right now in our neighboring countries?
Sir, I'm not sure whether he is like in jail or not.
A lady, I
But-
said.
Lady.
Hmm.
Sorry, sir. Lady.
If I give a clue, in Iran, a lady,
Sorry, sir. I'm
you are not aware, not
aware.
following that.
Yes,
Okay, doesn't matter. Now, can you tell me artificial intelligence,
Yes, sir.
is it a bane or boon?
Sir, in my opinion, any technology is useful, but at the same time, it have negative impacts also. So it depends. It is famously said that weapons are not bad, but the hands which
Very
using
well
are,
said.
are
Excellent.
bad.
Okay.
And
You are so intelligent. Why Bihar, from where, very intelligent people come, is at the bottom of, everything?
Sir, it has various regions. Largely, I will divide regions into four categories. First one is historical region, which one permanent settlement has a role to play. Second one is about role of the central government due to freight equalization levy, which impacted the growth of industrial development. And third one is role of the state government and largely state politics, which focused upon largely social justice over the economic justice. And fourth one is about the society, where high population, lower land holding, which prevented accumulation of capital, which can be invested into the industry. So largely these are four regions due to which Bihar has remained.
Why people of Bihar, especially women, live 15 to 20 years less than women of Kerala? You see their
Yes, sir.
lifespan or longevity, you will find
Yes, sir.
15 years difference.
Yes, sir. Sir, there are two regions I can recall. First one is about the lifestyle. So, almost 50% of the women are anemic, and also it's related to cooking fuel. A woman cooking on wood would be at disadvantageous position as compared to a woman who is cooking at the cleaner fuels such as LPG. So this is about the lifestyle, and second one is about access to the medical facilities and affordability of the medical facilities. So these are the two
And
reasons.
something to do with the education?
Yes, sir. Education has to play a role.
So if education is there, they will take care of their lifestyle too.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what one should eat, what one should not eat.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, next.
Thank you, sir. I've already evaluated him, so I'll start with the feedback.
Yes,
If you
Please.
permit, sir.
Please, please.
I mean, first of all, there are some areas where you need also to prepare, but I thought we have a generally idea. We have already made up the idea, but we have already been able to fathom you.
Yes, sir.
But I mean, I was just thinking you have done your electrical and electronic engineering in 2014.
Yes, sir.
So especially not that you now start specializing in it, but read Elon Musk, chip industry, etc.
Yes.
I mean, I'm just giving you some ideas, in fact, because see, I mean, we started talking to you about your job, and then we went to those areas which you, of course, you have been able to answer very well, including the social issues also and other things also. We are very much satisfied in that count. Now, putting energy into you sometimes, sometimes it appears that you are speaking like an automaton, in fact,
Sorry, sir.
You speak like an automaton.
Okay.
Like a robotic basically, एक ही level पर. So slightly try to modulate it. Later on, in fact, now during the last phase of the interview,
Yes, sir.
now ये आप check रहे हो, check हो थोड़ा सा.
Yes, sir.
I hope you are able to appreciate what I want to say.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Don't be monotonous, because monotonous you're not exuding energy to you. You know so much.
yes, sir.
And you have balanced approach. You know everything literally,
Yes, sir.
and you can balance it. The best thing, you can balance it.
Yes, sir.
So try to put energy. When is your interview, by the way?
8th March, sir.
8th of March. So still have time.
Yes, sir.
And this was second interview.
Yes, sir.
How much had you got in the previous interview?
Last year 150, sir.
150. So why I'm telling you, I mean, despite knowing so much,
Yes, sir.
and despite have the facts in your fingertips and an opinion on that, but still, so you need to
Yes, sir.
need to push up
Sir,
your interview marks. Yeah, please.
Last year I had appeared in Hindi medium.
It doesn't
and
matter.
I was not able to find correct words which I wanted to convey because I wrote paper in English medium.
Doesn't matter.
Yes,
So
sir.
to put energy into.
Yes, sir.
So you know facts, yeah.
Yes, sir.
And then of course, I mean, again, look into your DF and hobbies. You have got cooking also.
Yes, sir.
So try to think that cooking can pose perilous questions, in fact,
Yes,
but prepare on cooking also. And you said that you tend to help your wife especially. So anyhow, and right. So and you answered the question very well about the PDS and other things also, and especially I really like the answer, especially about why Bihar is backward, despite the fact that there are such brilliant people from Bihar.
Yes, sir.
So you now start. What you should do is start working on your strength.
Yes, sir.
Work on your strength, and all the contemporary issues. Just brush them. You'll do very well. Not
Okay,
an
sir.
issue also. But the way you deliver your so speech
Yes, sir.
needs a bit of improvement. Huh?
Okay, sir.
Right. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, sir.
Okay. Invariably, a question on strength and weakness may be asked,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes.
So you prepare at least 2 weaknesses, 2 strengths,
Okay, sir.
in a manner that you just pass through it and don't give out any major weaknesses like on short tempered and things like that.
Yes, sir.
Just work on those. Huh? Go to the net, find out some good things which relate with you.
Yes, sir.
झूठ नहीं बोलना, but they should relate with you.
Yes, sir.
और बड़ी माइल्ड सी निकाल कर रखो. 2 weaknesses. Strength, any number, 3.
Yes, sir.
You must have 3 strengths ready with you.
Yes, sir.
Bicycle वाला case.
Yes, sir.
Disengaged. Sir, I would disengage them, explain to them the nuances, and also if need be admonish,
Yes, sir.
and that's it.
Yes, sir.
बस अपने लेवल पे खत्म करना. You are an officer.
Yes, sir.
शिकायत थोड़ी लगानी है.
Yes, sir.
I'll report to principal. I'll report to the resolve.
Okay, sir.
ठीक है. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
In my view, you are having good information. Excellent reply. Only thing what he said,
Yes, sir.
smiling face
Yes, sir.
and without nervousness, you just reply. You have nothing to lose. Already you are in, I think, a very good job.
Yes, sir.
Better job rather in a way.
मैंने कहा भी पैसा ही बहुत मिलता है, सब चीज
और
अच्छा
क्या
मिलता
है लाइफ में,
प्रमोशन ज्यादा मिलता है.
कोई इतना हेडेक भी नहीं है.
Yes, sir.
Once you get into IAS, you'll know कि मैं क्यों छोड़ के आया. कि टाइम माइंड में आएगा, ये भी आ सकता है.
Yes, sir.
When you deal with politician and you'll see what type of it
Yes,
may come. So
Yes, sir.
anyhow, so you have nothing to lose.
Yes, sir.
Reply like that right now as you are in that side,
Yes, sir.
smiling. Give reply. You are excellent. I think one of the best that I have seen today.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
And know more about Jodhpur and the places where you have worked and about your organization SIDBI.
Yes, sir.
And I think you will do very well.
Banking sector, etc. You should know.
Okay, sir.
Something
थोड़ा
about
सा foodie वाला scene कम कर दो.
हाँ.
For up to the interview type.
और ये हाथ ऐसे मत रखो, ऐसे रखो.
हाँ, ऐसे रखो,
बस,
हाँ.
बस,
आराम
बस.
से.
ये
Exude
अच्छा लगता
confidence,
है.
exude
This
confidence.
looks like अपन ऐसे किसी के घर में नहीं बैठते.
Yes, sir.
अभी जैसे मैं बैठा हूँ, ये सर ऐसे थोड़ी बैठे हैं. ये ऐसे बैठे हैं, ठीक है.
Yes, sir.
क्या कभी बैठते हैं क्या किसी के सामने जाके ऐसे?
नहीं, sir.
So this is unnatural. Why we should be unnatural? We should be natural.
Yes,
ये
sir.
लोग सिखाते हैं, मैं everywhere I tell, be natural. Like this, I think you look very natural.
Yes, sir. It's
ऐसे कैसे बैठ
comfortable,
सकते
sir.
हाँ, ये is comfortable.
हैं? बच्चों को भी नहीं बैठाते स्कूल में.
Yes, sir.
बट शीशा खरीद लेना, अपना चेहरा और ये आवाज पर रिकॉर्डिंग करके देखो गाइस. This time you got 10-12 days. There's no problem about the information. You don't have to prepare. I mean, you have to prepare more in terms of personality.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है.
ठीक है, sir.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you,
bless.
sir.
थोड़ा
Thank you, sir.
इसका ख्याल कर लेना.
इसका.
जब बैठते तो सब दिखता है.
जी सर. ठीक है, sir.
हल्का सा है.
जी सर.
15-20 दिन.
जी सर.
Mohammed sir.